Well, my Jesus, give me water, that everlasting water. Jesus, give me water, that was not from the well. Well, my Jesus, give me water, that everlasting water. Jesus, give me water, that was not from the well. Jesus, give me water, that everlasting water. Jesus, give me water, and it was not from the well. Oh, Jesus, give me water, that everlasting water. Well, Jesus, give me water, and it was not from the well. Jesus, give me water, that everlasting water. Well, Jesus, give me water, and it was not from the well. Well, Jesus, give me water, that everlasting water. Well, Jesus, give me water, well, and it was not from the well. Well, anywhere I'm bound, well, bound for the Canaan land. Well, am I worthy of holding the Master's hand? Well, I stepped over yonder in the Christian sand. Well, Jesus, give me water, well, and it was not from the well. Jesus, give me water, oh, that everlasting water. Well, Jesus, give me water, and it was not from the well. Oh, Jesus, give me water, that everlasting water. Well, Jesus, give me water, and it was not from the well. Well, in a well, I'm bound for the Canaan land. Well, am I worthy, holding my Master's hand? So got happy on the other side. Well, Jesus, give me water, and then it was not from. Oh, Jesus, give me water, that everlasting water. Jesus, give me water, and then it was not from the well. Oh, Jesus, give me water, that everlasting water. Well, Jesus, give me water, and it was not from the well. Oh, Jesus, give me water, well, that everlasting water. Oh, Jesus, give me water, and then it was not from the well. Well, Jesus, give me water, well, that everlasting water. Oh, then Jesus, give me water, well, that it was not from the well.
So, what ideas of kingship can you find in Hamlet?
Well, in Hamlet, King Hamlet's brother, who's Hamlet's uncle, kills him to therefore take the throne.
Okay, yeah.
So, essentially that in itself is like a contradiction in terms, because in Elizabethan times they believed that the king was appointed by God, and Hamlet's uncle in killing the king is disobeying God.
Yes, it's like going against the great chain of two beings we talked about before, right?
He just goes against the rules.
Okay, cool. Awesome, thank you. How does it make you feel about the poet that wrote it?
Maybe he's quite like. It's not a word for horny. Maybe he's quite like. Maybe he's quite like. Lustful. Or he's quite untamed.
Do you think it gives a? Do you think you would think of him as being quite sort of bad, or do you think he shows himself as innocent?
I know he does. He does sort of hint that he's innocent when he talks about why she would kill the flea, as it was innocent.
What about the flea? Do you think makes it effective for showing this?
They're hairy and kind of pesky.
Yeah.
People think they're savage, don't they? Think they're horrible.
Yeah.
Which
If
I
I
guess
saw,
so.
I've never seen a flea, but if I did see one, I'd probably run away.
Do you think that Kubla Khan is less relevant as a poem because it was a dream and an opium-induced dream?
I think because it was set in the Romantic era,
Yeah.
where dreams were seen as quite important and significant to the literature and kind of ideas at the time.
Yeah.
It probably makes it even more relevant.
Really?
So the fact that it shifts to first person at the end shows it actually really is quite personal,
Yeah.
despite the fact that
Because
it's everyone.
he was interrupted at that point, didn't he? Do you think maybe that kind of took away from his original romantic ideas that he had? Do you think it was at that point as kind of reflection?
I think at that point it takes away from the kind of romantic ranting almost about this amazing place and brings it back to reality.
Yeah.
It makes it more relatable for everyone else who hasn't had this dream but can perhaps imagine what it's like to have a dream taken away from you or have something you really wanted interrupted.